with Tim Kurkjian. Here's John Brickley. Brick.
And Dan, thank you so much. Yes, a busy day, but one of the best days, Timmy, for a baseball fan. The trade deadline, many dealings right before that 4 p.m. Eastern deadline. And let's start with the best team in all of baseball, the Dodgers, going out and acquiring Yu Darvish from the Texas Rangers for 3 prospects. Here's Darvish, 6-9 on the season with an ERA just around 4, but certainly bolsters that starting rotation.
Really does, and this is not how the Dodgers have done things in recent years. They went out and gave up some young kids for a rental, but in this case, they feel like the rental is the last piece they need to get them to the World Series for the first time since 1988. When that rotation is healthy, John, pretty darn good.
Yeah, and you can make the argument that the Dodgers now are a World Series or bust as you take a look at the numbers for the National League against Yu Darvish, just 7 starts with an ERA over 5. Dodgers also busy locking up a couple of bullpen options, couple lefties. Sangrani from the Reds and Watson from the Pirates.
Again, John, you win down the stretch and you win in the postseason with a deep, versatile bullpen. And the Dodgers, even though these moves don't look big, those are really helpful.
The first-place Nationals also continue to improve their bullpen as well, going out and getting Twins All-Star closer Brandon Kintzler.
So he can be the closer, and yet with Sean Doolittle and with Ryan Madson, they can move that closer role around. And Kintzler won't have to close every night. Doolittle can do that because he's done it also.
And Kintzler, 28 saves on the season, an ERA at 2.78. So give credit to Nationals GM Mike Rizzo going out and adding some much-needed parts for a Nationals team trying to get their first postseason series victory in franchise history. How about the defending World Series champs in the Chicago Cubs? They already went out and got Jose Quintana. Give credit to Theo Epstein, though, Timmy, going out and getting Alex Avila and Justin Wilson.
Right, Wilson is going to be so important for them. They needed a veteran backup catcher. They got that, but they needed another bullpen piece. Justin Wilson fits right in on that club.
Maybe the biggest move of the day, the New York Yankees going out and getting Sonny Gray for 3 prospects, and this is a huge addition for the Bombers.
Right, and they did this without disturbing their major league team. They got Sonny Gray without giving up either of their top 2 prospects, Clint Frazier or Gleyber Torres, and now they've got a guy locked up for this pennant race and 2 more years, and Sonny Gray hasn't thrown better this year than he is right now.
And has been impressive over his last 6 starts with the Athletics. A lot of moves made by GM Brian Cashman. Do the Yankees now, in your mind, become the front runners in the American League?
I'm going to say Houston is still the best team in the American League, but the Yankees made a huge step during this trade deadline period. They fortified that bullpen. It is a strikeout bullpen, and now they have, I believe, 3 quality starters at the top of their rotation. So maybe they're not better than the Astros, but they're pretty darn good.
Yankees do have a half-game lead over the Red Sox, who have Doug Fister making the start tonight for Boston against the Indians, a rematch of last year's divisional series. First pitch up next from Fenway.